Hey guys, so I'm in the process of installing and in this case retrofitting some old light fixtures with new LED puck lights. I picked these lights for several reasons, and I have another video with an overview with more details about what make these the best choice for my project. But in this video, you can see how I was able to remove the old light and the electrical box, but then install these lights underneath the joist, which was a huge time saver, since before, if you were going to do the same project with traditional can lights, you would have had to patch the drywall and then move the light over somewhere in a hollow between two different joists. So to get the old electrical box out, I decided to use a Sawzall blade, but by hand with a handle. That way I could make sure I didn't accidentally cut the wire, because I plan on reusing it for the LED light. So after I got the electrical box out, the next step was to figure out where the new light was going to go. The lights come with a paper pattern. It is about 6 inches. The lights, I think they're even advertised as 6-inch lights, but they're really not 6 inches. They are like 6 1/8 because of the little spring clamps. It works out to be like 155 millimeters because down the line, I cut this out by hand, but I realized that cutting out by hand was really messy, especially at the top of my stairs. The dust just went everywhere. I got a hole saw, and I ended up needing to get a 155 millimeter hole saw because I couldn't get a 6 1/8 inch hole saw. Anyways, I used, in this case, a utility knife and a drywall saw to cut it out. It worked fine. It was to make the hole was fine. It just was messy. After I got it out, when I set up my pattern, I wanted to make sure that this puck was going to sit underneath the joist because it's held on by these two little spring clamps, and I wanted one clamp to be on one side of the joist and the other clamp to be on the other. That way the light would straddle under the joist. That was the only way I could really get it to fit where the old box had been cut out without having to patch the drywall. Ultimately, it worked out really well. I was able to get the electrical box up on the larger side of the opening, and then after I got the light screwed in, I was able to put one of those spring clamps on either side. I'll make sure to have a link for these lights and all the tools I use in the description. But if you found this video useful, if you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe for other videos I have about lighting and my other projects. Thanks.